8th of December 2022, 60th parallel Twoeka Gord, Two Oaks Farm, with a very quick update just to show that with the right kind of planning in holistically planned grazing, this is what you can have ready for your sheep even at this time in this cold climate. Every day the sheep get a fresh banquet of relatively fresh green grass, now covered in ice. It hasn't snowed since the last thaw, but the frost makes ice crystals on the grass, so it looks a little bit like snow. And this is a lot of food, and they are very happy with it, having just moved into this area. Beautiful morning, minus 13 Celsius. A bit warm for the time of year. Last year it was minus 20. But there is 2 hectares of grass like this. This is one of the better spots, actually, although there are still better ones where the grass is still higher and greener. But on average it will be something like this, 2 hectares, and that should get us through winter. 20 animals at the moment. Just sold a young ram. Hopefully I'll sell 3 lambs, females, this weekend or the next. And that should kind of get me to the number of sheep that I think I can pull through winter on the standing grass alone, unless the weather does nasty things like last year, when in February, March, I think, thereabouts, there was a layer of 15 centimeters of ice on the whole grazing, so no way to dig for the grass that was still under the ice. That would make things a lot more difficult again. But if it's any kind of normal winter, they should be able to graze this stuff until spring. Spring being the leanest time of the year. That's definitely true in holistically planned grazing. Any grass that is still standing like this will be preserved when it's below 0, when it's freezing, and certainly if there's a good layer of snow over it, the sheep will dig through that snow and find that grass underneath the snow. But as soon as spring comes and the snow starts to melt, then whatever green is still above ground, well, not all, but quite a lot of it will die. It has died actually during winter, during the cold period, and then as it warms up, that dead material, like lettuce that you would keep in your freezer, it would stay green. If you take it out and it thaws, it will very soon turn brown and mushy. Grass doesn't turn mushy so much, it just goes brown, yellow, dies, loses its nutrients. And then you are dependent on when the actual growing season starts again. So that's the time when, during a normal kind of winter, I would expect to need some hay at this stage, because my grazing is not really in optimal condition yet after 3 years of holistically planned grazing. It's getting there, it's improving, but I think it can get better to pull us through the leanest time of the year. But for now, officially winter hasn't even started yet, of course, but in weather terms it has. We're certainly not in the growing season, but they're having a feast, and this is how it will be for months to come.